The investigator's back. Remember this moment where Sheriff Joe Lombardo was explaining the timeline with Aaron, the FBI guy, looking over his shoulder? I'm going to point out something to you, but let's hear what he has to say. Here we go.
The rest. There is no conspiracy between the FBI, between LVMPD, and the MGM. Nobody is attempting to hide anything.
I'm going to show you something that parts unknown about the Vegas massacre. Most people haven't even heard of this, but it has to do with the Jason Hartman video and what it captured. I'm going to go ahead and start this. It's a little loud, but here we go. Take a look right there. It's a tram coming to Mandalay during the attack. Were they taking fire? That's the first tram, by the way. The second one is 20 seconds behind, right there. Take note of the silence. Machine gun fire stops while the second arrives. Now, during this time, after that second tram arrived, there's a anomaly of 22 shots that takes place, indoor shots, and that's verified by this not only this video, but the taxi video, also Metro themselves on their body cam. And there were some Spanish ladies that were across the boulevard. They were parked kind of behind one of the cruisers. They're actually right about here, and they recorded the 22 shots as well. And there's a few others, but the important thing is, you know, nobody seems to care whether or not the trams came to Mandalay. They don't seem to care or want to know whether anybody was injured, whether there were any casualties in those trams, since all the gunfire was coming from Mandalay Bay. And if Paddock was shooting out both those windows, he could have easily have been on that other window and was shooting in that direction. Could have easily just ripped up those trams as they were coming if he was bent on shooting people. But no secrets. The FBI and Metro and Mandalay Bay aren't hiding anything, according to Joe, right? But how many of you, again, the question is, knew about these trams going to Mandalay during the gunfire? So I've just been pointing that out because I believe the veil's been lifted on this attack to where something happened at Mandalay. And I personally believe it was a massacre and they just covered it up. I think there was a lot of people that died at Mandalay. That's a good reason why you don't see a lot of death in this particular venue. And there was kind of like a magic veil wall between the left side of the stage and the right side. Now, there is no wall there, but they seem to put bodies all on the left side, place bodies saying that people died all in this area, kind of like where the light is there, and no one died anywhere else. So, strange deal. Well, the whole thing is strange. But back to those trams, I believe we have lots of casualties at Mandalay Bay. And yes, there's a conspiracy by the authorities. They're hiding it. The investigator.